What's up, Virgo family, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Zen in the Void, guys. I'm Zen, okay, your intuitive reader, okay. We're gonna get into the message, like, no BS. Let's hop right in. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Let's see what energy you're in, Virgo. Why you're hot right now, Virgo? Why you're hot? Okay, so interestingly enough, all right, we have Jane Austen for the energy that you're in. I'll show you her for a sec there. Okay. Notice, notice for a second all the earth tone colors, right? All the blues, the turquoise, the green, the brown, the tans, like all of these earthy colors, like it's just very grounding. And there's like the hint of like lavender and purple, and that's like a calming color as well. So the overall energy before we even get into the card itself is, let me see if I can also find the book. I do. Yeah, I'm glad I keep it in this drawer now. So, yeah. So right off the bat, it's just this calming, just earthiness about the photo, and she's writing was just even more like overall with your reading, Virgo. Before I started the reading, I was like meditating and stuff. Um, I picked up on like a lot of communication, like, but I feel like you're having all types of communication, Virgo. You're talking to someone like pretty often and intimately, or trying to make intimate conversation in your life. Because you were kind of in a shadowy place right now, Virgo. I feel like you're in a shadowy place. You are observing, and take this as it resonates, of course, but like I just feel like you're observing the world around you, you're observing yourself, and you may be in hermit mode, you may be kind of half hermit right now, but you are really observant and just kind of wondering about the shadowy aspects of life, which makes sense because we're still in Scorpio season. So, but like I said, like you're talking a lot to someone, you may be writing a lot, or you really want to write a letter, or you really want to write a letter to someone, Virgo. Um, yeah, and it's crazy because I just realized that I was going to point out that at the top of this my channel deck, the star manual, you have let them know. So it's something you really want to let someone know in the form of maybe a letter. I feel like you've been communicating as well with someone or people, just like intuitively, like on a more like 5D level, which is pretty dope. Let's see what Jane Austen. She's an author. She's like on the second page. Okay. So Jane Austen's from the United Kingdom. She lived through the 1700s through the 1800s. Um, yeah, so she died really old too. No, no, not that old. 30. Yeah, she was like 50 something. Jane Austen was a English novelist. When her father died in 1805, Jane and her sister Cassandra were left unmarried and in a precarious financial situation. In opposition to the romantic sentiment fashionable at the time, Austen's novels presented a complex and balanced picture of love and marriage within British society. Austen herself, however, was less fortunate in love and remained single. Choice, circumstance. Her first novel, Sense and Sensibility, of course, okay, was published anonymously by a lady in 1811, so her pseudonym was a lady. Pride and Prejudice followed to good reviews. Then Mansfield Park and Emma in 1816, Persuasion and Northanger Abbey were published posthumously under her name. Sorry, I struggle with that word. But so basically, if you guys don't know anything about like literature, especially like literature in the more like past history, women writers weren't taken seriously as men, uh, and they had to write under fake names and pseudonyms, so that they weren't like so they were inconspicuous, so that people just read their work and not go, oh, this is by a woman. But she was kind of badass. She's really giving Virgo energy. I'm not surprised if she's a Virgo. I really want to look it up. Maybe we should look it up real quick, and I'll talk while I do that so we don't waste nobody's time. All right. But yeah, so she's giving real Virgo vibes. Like at the time, nobody cared about like what she was writing about, and she was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna write about what I want to write about," you know. And people really enjoyed it. It was really popular. So I just like off before we get into the quotes on the card, it's just giving like Virgo energy, especially Virgo always has good advice and a good perspective and observation of love and life. But it's funny because even though we're so clear about other people and other people's stuff, like we kind of struggle and love ourselves. And you know, it's kind of like a therapist, right, or a counselor or a guidance counselor or whatever, life coach, whatever. It's like usually these people aren't like, they don't usually have the best relationships. It's like they are meant to like help others, but when it comes to their own shit, it's not as clear and is not, you know, it doesn't always go that well. And I don't know, it could be for a multitude of reasons. But Jane Austen's birthday. All right, so yeah, let's get into the quote because we really dug into this. Oh, she is a Sagittarius. She's Sagittarius. And it's interesting because the reading is called literally Why You're Hot Right Now. So this is your fire vibes. This is Virgo in their fire element, just like doing their thing and kind of not giving a fuck. Kind of like a calm badass, right? So it says, none of us want to be in calm waters all our lives. And it's funny because I just said calm badass. So if you're out playing the fields or just being a, you know, young, wild, and free character, Virgo, you are hot because you know when to be calm and collected and grounded. That's you most of the time. But when you want to turn up and when you want to have fun and you want to do something edgy, you just do that shit. Like you do that shit. And you always have good advice for others. You may do wild shit or whatever you want to do, but it's kind of like Virgo. I'm picking up on this energy of like you do it because you can handle it. Like you give other people advice because you really do take your own advice. And it's almost like you're figuring out how to take control of your life and of, you know, situations around you, pertaining to you. And it's like you just kind of do it however you see fit, and that's what works for you. So it's like you know what works for others and you know what works for you, and you just kind of do what you want to do. So that's interesting. It says, it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. So Virgo, I feel like you're getting your fucking possessions and your good fortune and your money together, which is interesting because the affirm action card that's at the top of the deck, that is like kind of the more focused energy, says, I am equipped to make money and save money. So you're affirming your money, Virgo. You're not playing those games. If you've been running low in the finance department or overspending or whatever it is that we do, investing, right? You were like, nah, I'm finna bounce back. I'm definitely coming up off of that, right? So it's that kind of energy. Like you are getting your money together because you want to be a wife or you want to be somebody's partner. And in the meantime, you're just kind of like doing whatever strokes your fancy to get you in your element and your vibe. And it's a beautiful thing because you have end goals, right? So that's what's making you hot. You know what you want and you're going for it. Period. Like no gas, all gas, no brakes. So it says, there are as many forms of love as there are moments in time. So Virgo, that's fire. Like, period. You are basically, you're exercising all your like outlets of love. So what I'm picking up on, Virgo, is that y'all must be in an energy which I can really relate to right now. It's like whoever's showing you love or wherever love is coming from for you, you're receiving that love. You're taking in that love. And you may sprinkle some love back, but you're just enjoying the love that is coming your way right now. It's making you feel good. It's making you feel like you have always deserved to feel, Virgo, and that's appreciated and loved and seen and assisted and shit like that. You're just like, okay, if somebody want to give me this, I'm gonna take it. Okay, they know they know, it's like an unsaid thing. It's just an energy you're carrying right now, Virgo. It's an energy you're in, which is fire. All right, and I just love this. Like, you're not sacrificing things or people that you love for the hell of you. Like, you're not taking any ultimatums. Like, that's what I'm getting. Let's get into this tarot, okay? Because I'm very excited to know what's going on. So we have let them know at the top of the star manual. I just cut to father. So there's some type of father energy in your realm, Virgo. Like, wow, what the hell is this father shit? Somebody's gonna be a father or something, or somebody wants to be maybe a father to your children, or somebody that you may be seeing as a father. You may be having Um, your prospective partner might be a father. You might be having things going on with your father. You need to exercise, Virgo. Make sure you're exercising. You're winning, okay? As always, it's like even when you're losing, Virgo, you're winning. That's why you're hot, and people want you to be they child's mama, okay? That's why you're hot as well. Like, let me just say it how it's coming through. If I'm being honest, it says you weren't supposed to have it. So something wasn't supposed to be had. Take it as a resonance. But I'm just gonna cut, and actually take cards out so that we're not just skimming. Aren't you loved, Virgo? That's what it was just saying. Like, you know you're loved. The universe is trying to show you how loved you are. It's almost like you're calling that love in. You're like, okay, whoever loves me, come show me the love. You're not even saying that. You're just like noticing all these people coming in, loving on you, and you're just like, okay, like Jane Austen, like they saying coincidence or like purposeful. Like, was she purposely single or did she want to be single? I'm getting the vibe that she wanted to be single. She seemed to be a very like knows what she want ass woman, and that was just not a thing back in those times. So instead of chasing after a husband and trying to join somebody's like rich family, she's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do what makes me happy and make my own fortune off of what I do. Like, she's just a go-getter, it seems, for her time, you know. Danger keeps popping out. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. We need to look into that. And then travel far is there, so I'm gonna take that out as well. It was really speaking to me. All right, let me move this. All right. What else makes Virgo hot? You're dangerous, Virgo. I think that's what this danger is. Somebody's looking at you like you may be dangerous. They're like, ooh, you dangerous. That kind of energy. People also know that you are loved. They look at you and go, damn, I know she people loving her or him. I know it's a lot of fellas that watch the channel too, okay? And people know that you got that pull and girls is drooling and all that. So you got 4 cards that came out. So that's security right off the bat. Boom. All right. So you are present. You are in the moment. People love that about you, Virgo. They love that you know how to be present and have a good time. They love it when you're not anxious and thinking too much in the future. They love it when you're not dwelling on the past. People love it when you're in the moment with them, and you have been just that. You've been in the moment, and if you've been in that energy, congratulations. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time. So Spirit, thank you. Okay. And then you guys take action when you know that it's time to take action. That's that Jane Austen energy. For real. It ain't that much glamorous as a card, but it's the energy behind it. It's not what your eyes see, it's what your spirit feels. It's what people's soul feel about you, Virgo. So whether you dress up or dress down, people are still in awe of you. Because you take action, you enjoy the present. Yeah. You when you want something, you go for it. And you are very honest. You are very accepting of others. When you're at your best, Virgo, you're very accepting of others and action oriented at this time. We're not even talking about overall, we're talking about right now, especially present. Okay. That's dope. Like, you take positive action because you know the truth. It's like you move off of truth, Virgo. You don't move off of lies, and people really adore that about you because it's like they know that they come to you and they feel solid. They come to you and they feel secure. That's what they love about you, Virgo. And you're focused. Like, whatever it is that you want, you're going to focus on that and take action. You're not going to let nobody direct your focus. And so basically, Virgo, right now, you pretty much are at your best. And I'm pretty sure it's because people are calling in their 10 of cups, their 10 of pentacles. They want all that. They want the money. They want the person. They want the life. Or whatever. They want the people. Whatever's going to come and show Virgo love. And that's how it should be. Instead of wanting for somebody specifically, Virgo, you're just open to see who's going to come to you and show you that love that you know you deserve. And that's what's so solid about you. And it's scary, it's dangerous to people because it's like, damn, like, this girl is solid, or this person rather is solid. And that's fine. I mean, come on, you got 4 cards. This is all about like secure. Like, you are the ideal partner. I'm just gonna say that, Virgo. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a Virgo. I'm not trying to like be biased, okay, or blow smoke up nobody's ass, okay? But people view you as the perfect person, and that's dangerous to them because it's almost like you can bring the worst person to their knees. You can bring the biggest player to their knees and they hate it. But there's communication, lots of it. Like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Air, which is all about action, truth, and communication. All right. So why is Virgo hot right now? Why is Virgo hot right now? I just keep hearing at your best, Virgo. You're at your best right now. You're shining. You've walked away from things that have just made you so dreadful in the past. Anything that has just fucking made you feel like gunk and like mud and gross and dirty and filthy, like emotionally, you have like, I'm just seeing a vision of somebody just like shedding the dirt off and like water just washing it off of them. So you like wash yourself off, you cleanse yourself of the dirt that surrounds you when you go through shit, and you come out as the fool. You come out as a brand new person willing to explore something new. And that's how you know that a person is solid and whole, because they know how to go through the ringer, go through the mud, and come out clean. And the mud is, it grows us, okay? The mud is what grows things, okay? And so your hardships have grown you, Virgo, and you come out new every time, and it's almost like, what the hell? Like, I said this to someone the other day, but I was just like, one of the things I love about myself the most is that I don't care what I go through, I'm not gonna let it kill me ever. Like, you know, stronger, better, faster, stronger, you know, Daft Punk, like longer, better, faster, stronger. That kind of shit, that kind of energy, Virgo. You've realized this about yourself too. You've had that awakening. It's like from the very oldest ancient vessel of you all the way to the most cosmic embodiment of you in all the timelines has realized. It's like this card is so beautiful. Like, I'm sitting here looking at it and I'm just noticing all things that I don't notice every time I look at it. But like I said, your most ancient self, look at that ancient being in the middle. And then you got a cosmic self, the aura of you, the soul of you, or this may even represent your vessel in the, you know, in your body. And then you have the heavenly or ethereal you, your higher self. You have your seeds down here. It's like from your damn egg, sperm, seeds, all the way to your ancient DNA has awakened and been activated to realize, like, I am fucking amazing. Like, that though, it's like the words that I'm saying don't even like amount to the feeling that you guys have come into. You've come into yourself, Virgo. You're the high priestess. You are the high priestess. You are the like right now you are like the master of all the subtle energy around you. You know exactly how to exist with your surroundings, and you're aware of everything, okay? So, you know, this energy isn't going anywhere. No matter if you're in an upswing or a downswing, this energy will always be your energy. So it feels like you're coming into your 10 of cups, if I'm being honest. What else makes Virgo hot? What else? Let's get more detail. Let's get more detail. What's hot? Okay, you're instinctual. You move with a plan, you move with a purpose, and you know when to fucking let go and not like control something. Right now, spirit is really congratulating you for going on your journey as you should, and surrendering to whatever comes up. Like, whatever you're doing right now, Virgo, trust and believe it's exactly what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be. I see an 8 and a 4. You're going through portals. You've definitely gone through that portal from 1111. I see 4, so many 4s. So that may be your life path number. It's funny because 22 is my life path number, but it reduces to a 4. So I really relate to 4s. 4s are about security, okay? The moon keeps popping up, so I feel like you're really in your feminine energy. I just heard feminine destroyer, so you're not being a destroyer. You're not, you may be destroying things, but destruction isn't always terrible. It's like you're just kind of destroying and tearing down anything that's in your reality that just does not work for you. And that's power right there. And I can't make this shit up. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're popping out all up in your own read, Virgo. Very secure, very stable. That's why you're hot, Virgo. Just simply to put it, you're eye candy. You're the perfect partner in other people's eyes, and you're stable. You are stable. That's what people want. People want stability, and they want you. And you're ducked off. You stay to your fucking self, dude. You ain't all up in people's business. You ain't got people all up in your business. Yeah. What's this danger? Let's clarify that. Yeah, it's dangerous. I was right. I was right. Here you are, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles. You're dangerous because you don't need anything from anybody. you can provide for the village and the world if you needed to. You can provide for the whole village, Virgo. That's dangerous. I'm hearing Eartha Kitt in my head, that video where she's like, compromise, like, why should I have to compromise? Like, and that's real. Like, everybody's saying, like, you're the main character in your own world. So if it's your world and your movie, why the fuck would you compromise in your own movie unless you want to, right? How beautiful is it when we meet a soul that's so amazing and so dope to us, Virgo? Because we're not diva, we're not like that. It's just more of like, you're coming into your own now, Virgo. You're coming into yourself, and you don't need any outside validation or external anything. And you know how to, you're the master. You're the master of your life. You're the master. Okay. And why should you have to compromise in that space when you have the power to change whatever you want to? You let things happen that you know are supposed to happen because you are just in that higher energy. You're just kind of hype. You're omnipresent. That's the word that's coming to me. Omnipresent. Thank you, Spirit. You're existing on all planes, all time. Like, it's like you're not even on clock time right now, Virgo. Yeah, it's a devil energy. There's devil energy isn't always a negative thing. The positive thing about devil energy, like I said, is that free will. It's that tapping into the knowledge of life, right? The tree of life, the seed of life, the flower of life, however you want to look at that. But you know how to tap into that universal knowledge and that universal flow, okay? And that's just what you, it's like, I'm just seeing yin and yang balance. You are your yin and yang. You are everything you need. And it's it's like, it's challenging. Even a person who think that they have it all, or they have it all together, they are kind of pale and like in your presence, because they're like, damn, I thought I was together. This person doesn't even have the car that I drive. They don't even have the bank account that I have. They don't even have the girl or the guy that I have, and they are still fire, 222 on the fucking time. Like, whew, this is overwhelming, Virgo. I feel like you're overwhelmed by your own presence. It's like, whew, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's it. That's it. That's why you hot, Virgo. Anything else? That's it. 20 minutes. I just looked up and it was 2222. Spirit is talking to us. So yeah, there is some type of, I don't know what this is, but we might try to get you go ahead and end the reading, because this is a whole nother thing that's coming through right now. Oh, that's what it is. You got people, you got the opposite sex, you got the same sex, you got people hating on you. They want to conquer you, Virgo. They want to defeat you. They want to confuse you. It's like, because you are in this mode, okay? And you have adopted and been birthed into this mode. Congratulations. People want to challenge that and they know that they can't. So it's like, everywhere you go, people are going to have a quiet competition with you, or a friendly competition, or a malicious competition. But just know, everyone that you come across, Virgo, this is what is literally coming through my mind's eye right now, straight through my crown, and it's bust open, as y'all can see. But I'm getting that, like, everyone you meet is going to compare themselves to you, because you are the standard to them. You are the fucking standard. I looked up and it was 2, 3, 3, 4, and I just looked at that as like 2, 3, 4, with the double threes representing like self mastery. But like, you are the up and up. You are the standard, like I said. So that's it, Virgo. That's the read. So that's what you need to know right now. Okay, I thought we could use a little pick me up, a little pat on the back, Virgo, because people always want to tell us, well, we always going over the problems we're having and what we're going after, but rarely do we get to really bask in our like wins, and in the way that we grow and get to celebrate our wins and our growth. So kudos to you, Virgo. I love you guys so dearly. I am open for personals, guys. Hit me up if you're gonna get a personal. We set up a time, or we set up anything. Just know that follow through. If you do not follow through, I'm gonna start not doing business with you. I'm just kind of person where I don't like to let business like or this craft like take me out of my element, or stress me out in any way. I just go with the flow with this stuff, because I mean, it is occult divination. So I love you guys. I love you guys dearly. Literally, I can say that a million times. I hope you're having a great day. Like I said, hydrate, okay? Smoke a little herb, drink a little drink, eat a little fruit, you know. And I will see y'all in the next one. Love ya a bunch. Peace.